You're most welcome.
Thank you so much, and good morning to all our viewers. Thank you, UBC, for hosting the Capital Markets Authority today. We're here to break down any issues that maybe the public would want to know. So this is why we're here today.
To begin with, when we talk about Capital Markets Authority, Uganda, what do you exactly do?
Thank you so much. The Capital Markets Authority is a government body which was started in 1996 through an Act of Parliament, Cap 64. The authority is basically there to regulate the capital market space, to ensure that the market is developed, to ensure efficiency, an orderly and really very stable capital markets ecosystem.
Okay, let me put it this way. What are capital markets? A Ugandan watching us, when you talk about capital markets, what are capital markets?
Okay, the capital markets, think of a space where people with money, say investors or savers, they have their money, and then there are those who are willing to take on this money as capital. We usually refer to it as long-term patient capital. So you would think of these physical markets, say downtown in Owino, where clothes or food items are sold. Now, for the capital market space, this is where you would see people buying or selling financial products, say shares or what you may know as stocks or equities, or actually bonds as examples of the financial products. Yeah, so basically that's what the capital market space is. There are people with money, say investors or savers, and then there are those ready to take on this money as capital.
Now, how can one access these monies for investment?
We have very many licensed persons, say stockbrokers, fund managers, dealers, investment advisors. You can as well go to the Uganda Securities Exchange in case you're interested in buying shares or even participating in the bond market. You can go to any commercial bank if you wanted to, say, invest in government securities, say treasury bonds, treasury bills, so you can actually get access to these.
Now, Brian, you're speaking to people who may not know so much of what you're talking about.
Yes.
No doubt there are those who know more than you know, or all of us here we know.
Yes.
But try to break down some of these words. Try to find a way you can explain them. When you talk about bonds now, you know, when Ugandans hear that there is money somewhere that I can pick and invest, our ears grow sharper and more pointed.
Yes.
Now, so because you're telling us there is money somewhere, and people can access this money, or I have my money, I keep it somewhere for someone to take the money and make investments. Now, they want to know, okay, here I am, Robert, have a business idea, and I'm told there is money. How do I get this money? Simplify, not in go to capital markets, go here, you know, please, for the ordinary person, if these things are for them also.
Okay. The different products, they are, okay, as individuals, we can invest in the capital market space. There are products like shares. So when you buy shares in a listed company,
yes, that is
you get ownership.
The question New Vision at one time was selling shares.
So you get some ownership in New Vision, and so you earn some dividend, or you actually have powers to vote. You get voting rights, especially when you have AGMs for that particular company. So you have powers as a shareholder. But also how you can actually benefit from the shares, apart from the dividends, there is what we call capital gains. So when you buy a share at a certain price, over time, the share price could increase. So when the share price increases, that is what we can call like a capital gain or capital growth. So your money has actually gained value. So that is one of the products. And the way you can access these shares, we have various stock brokers that are licensed by the Capital Markets Authority.
So who are the stock brokers? What do stock brokers do here?
So stock brokers are like a go in between. So you want to buy shares, say, for New Vision, so you could go through a stock broker who will mediate the transaction, and you can easily purchase those shares at the exchange. So there are other products like unit trusts, or what you might call collective investment schemes. So Ugandans, retail investors, you and I can actually, so the collective investment schemes, very many retailers pour money together through a licensed fund manager, and then the fund manager invests on our behalf, and then we can be able to get a return. So we have very many licensed fund managers, or what you may call unit trust managers, by the authority. So if you approach any of them, you can be able to open up a unit trust account, and then you are able to invest. So for government securities, it is the same case. You can go through, say, you can go directly to your commercial bank, and you're able to open up what we call a central securities depository account, or a CSD account. Then you can be able to purchase government securities, treasury bonds, or treasury bills. So the treasury bond or a treasury bill, government is literally getting money from you to finance part of the activities in the budget. So government will take this money from you as an investor. It will take the money to actually invest in infrastructure, say schools, say roads, hospitals, but then you expect a return. So that is one of the products that we have in the capital market space. Usually bonds can be long-term in nature, whereas the treasury bills are short-term to approximately a period of 1 year. So you are able to earn some interest from these products. Yes.
Now that explained treasury bills, treasury bonds and all that.
Yes.
Why should an ordinary Ugandan even care about capital markets?
Well, thank
because
you.
what you say maybe for the elite, now you go to these brokers, but my brothers in St. Valley Kudembe, my brothers in Katwe, my brothers on the streets of Kampala, the Mutasas, all these, why would they even be? Isn't this for the people like you, the corporate class, the elite?
No, but I think we need to change the narrative that actually capital markets belong to the wealthy individuals, but actually the capital markets belong to everyone in our economy. Say you are a student and maybe you have some pocket money from your parent, you can actually be able to buy some shares, buy some bond. So even a border rider who is doing his business on a daily basis, they can be able to invest in a unit trust. I already told you that a unit trust enables even a retail investor to come into this space. So even someone in Owino market or in a Kasero market down there, or someone who is in Kapuchorwa, someone who is in Mbarara, someone who is in up country, you can actually be able to invest in the capital market space. So why you should actually care is that at the authority we believe that the capital markets are actually a pathway for long-term wealth creation. You know, the president has emphasized wealth creation, and so we are here to also push his mission of ensuring that Ugandans, or overall our citizens, have come into the money economy, and we believe that the capital markets are actually a pathway to tap into that money economy, to go into long-term wealth creation. But also the investment opportunities come with some returns, passive income that you actually generate. So this is a space where you can actually be sleeping while your money works for you. Because if you invested in a unit trust, it is getting you interest. If you invested in government securities, you are sure that after 6 months, you're earning some money on your account. So this is money that works even for you, Robert, as a civil servant. You can be in your office as part of your salary is being invested. You do not need to be out there watching what's happening, because these are good investments with licensed products, so you do not expect to see some funny activities happening with your money. Yes, so Ugandans actually should mind about the capital market space.
When you talk of capital markets, there are two words you've used. One is savings.
Yes.
The other is investment.
Yes.
In this world of business, what is the difference between two? Because you talk about you can invest, then you say you can save. So where do the two? There are common words I've heard you talk through.
Okay, thank you. So savings, if I can
in terms of capital markets.
Yes, if I can break it down, with savings, you're actually keeping money aside for maybe future use, for emergencies, or say you want to pay school fees, so you can actually save that money for future use. So that is saving. For example, you might have a bank account, savings account in a bank, so you just take money to save it, to keep it for the future. But investing, you're actually using this income or the available resource to generate more income. So actually, whereas savings keep your money safe, investing helps you generate more income to say spend in the future. So while you invest, you're actually creating wealth. So actually, investing is a clear pathway for you to tap into wealth creation as an individual, or even as an entity, as an institution. Yeah, investing helps you tap into long-term wealth.
Do you have any successful stories that show how capital markets have helped companies?
Yes, yes. Robert, I can tell you that we've seen various companies listed at the Uganda Securities Exchange, and they have been able to raise billions of money to expand their operations. So companies like MTN, Airtel, former Umeme, all these companies raised billions of money to expand their operations. And of course, we've seen companies also issue corporate bonds, and they were able to make some capital to expand on their operations. But also, Robert, just to mention that as government, government has been able to raise money through issuance of government bonds and treasury bills to really fund these activities of expansion of, say, hospitals, construction of roads, and very many kinds of infrastructure. But also, if I can mention that some individuals who have actually invested in these capital markets products, especially people who have actually invested in purchase of shares through initial public offers, what we commonly refer to as IPOs. Over time, people have gained some returns on their investments. People have invested in shares, people have bought government securities, they are actually generating more returns. So even people who have invested in unit trusts or collective investment schemes, people are actually generating returns. So those are some of the success stories we can actually speak about.
Now, you've talked about success stories.
Yes.
Let's look at fraud, scammers.
Okay.
How does one avoid them? Because where there is money, then you hear unit trusts and all that. Fraudsters, we have crafty Ugandans. I've heard stories of people who tell you, well, I was scammed. Well, it was a fraud and all that. So how can one safeguard themselves against this. I don't want to believe I'm getting my money and it's going to be making money even when I'm sleeping, because I have shares, because I have bought bonds, and at the end of the day only to find out that, Robert, it was a scam.
Okay, thank you, Robert. Now, just to caution all our viewers, Ugandans should embrace a habit of doing some due diligence before they actually invest, because each time you choose to invest in the capital market space, it is important that you do some due diligence before you invest in a company. First, find out if this is a regulated space. Before you invest in a certain company, first make sure this company is licensed. Who is coming to pick some money from you? Why is someone giving you a lot of interest? Actually, if it is something that is too good to be true, that should be an eye-opener. If somebody is saying we shall give you a return, say 30% per day, first imagine, where is this person going to invest? How is this interest going to come into play? So before you invest, try to analyze why this person is giving you a lot of return, whether this company is licensed, but also ensure to deal with companies that are actually licensed. Deal with licensed entities by the authority. And how can you know? You can actually visit the authority website, and you are able to see a list of all the licensees. The website can be accessed via www.cmauganda.co.ug, and you are able to see all the licensed entities. So if you chose to invest, you are able to tell that this company is legit, I can ably take my money there. So Ugandans need to embrace the habit of asking before putting your hard-earned money into these Ponzi's or pyramids. Yeah, if something is giving a lot of return, if something is actually, if something is fishy, you will be very much convinced all the time. Please bring your money. Robert, when can we meet so you invest? If they are putting a lot of pressure on you, you should know that this is something that I should first make some research on. If somebody is not giving you a lot of information, they are not disclosing most of the information. They are telling you, if you invested in this, you are able to get this. We have a project, maybe we have pigs or goats, we are trying to. So if you look at some of those things, you need to first make some due diligence before you actually invest, to avoid being scammed, really. Yes.
Now, for one to invest, do we have thresholds that maybe this is the amount of money you should come with?
Robert, like I said, the capital markets are actually for every Ugandan now.
Now when you talk about every Ugandan,
yes,
there's a street vendor,
yes,
who would think of, I can't even go into this.
Yes, because like I said, even a street vendor can be able to invest in this space, because with 100,000, with 10,000, you are able to purchase a unit trust. You are able to go and buy shares. You are able to invest in
shares. Ugandans are well conversant with it when you talk about shares, but a unit trust,
like I said, a unit trust, you are many investors, you are putting money together through a licensed fund manager who will then invest on your behalf. Basically, these fund managers usually go and invest also in government securities. But now, like I said, a retail investor who is not able to go directly to purchase the treasury bond, for example, you can put your money through a licensed fund manager who will gather money from various investors and then go and invest in these assets. And then you expect some return at the end of the period. So with 10,000, 100,000, every Ugandan can be able to invest.
Well, very interesting. Now you're getting it as we talk about capital markets in Uganda. Everyone can, as long as you have the right information. Allow me to go for a very short break. We'll be returning.
Live from UBC studios in Kampala. This is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
Pick of the day on UBC. Was brought to you by
I'll call you every day, yeah yo, baby don't know.
You can now get all the Chibuzi out with MTN voice bundles. Call all networks. Kubei Dondoro. Buy a 25-minute voice bundle for only 1,000. Or buy any daily voice bundle of your choice. Dial *100 *21 hash and select daily or use the My MTN app. When we talk together, we are unstoppable.
Exercise can't be sustained. Eating can't be stopped. It's even harder to lose weight. Come and give it a try. Genshikang L-carnitine chromium capsules. Plant extract, scientific ratio. Take 3 capsules each time. The active ingredient accelerates fat burning, eat twice a day. Don't take a detour. Weight loss starts now. Genshikang L-carnitine with chromium capsules helps you stay in shape. Please follow medical advice when taking this product. For more information, visit our website www.hgo.com or call 0800 335555.
Are you looking for a home away from home? Then this is the place for you. My name is Chini Kaji, and welcome to Hotel Le Confidential.
With 84 comfortable rooms where you can relax and feel safe. Each room has a lovely view of green vegetation, Wi-Fi, air conditioning, and a tasty breakfast.
Children can have fun at our kids' water park and our kids' play area. You can also enjoy our world-class health club, spa, sauna, gym, boutique, and sky blue swimming pool.
Thank you for choosing Hotel Le Confidential, where every stay is unforgettable. Come and stay in comfort, right at home, today, tomorrow, and always.
In a nation hungry for truth, a world where every story matters, there exists a beacon of trust and reliability. For decades, they've been our voice and our window to the world, holding the mirror of our history. With 4 TV stations and 11 radio channels spanning 27 languages, they stand as guardians of information, defenders of truth. With Maskari Heritage Advantage, they uphold every citizen's right to reliable and free information. Their archived stories shaped our past and illuminate our present. Yet now, as new challenges arise and the world evolves, their mission faces its greatest test yet. Be part of our journey and let's navigate the unknown, uncover the untold, and safeguard our future together. Tune into your public broadcaster, for it is the intersection of trust and truth. Because to UBC, your story, and every voice matters. UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Every Wednesday, live in our studios in the heart of Kampala.
We have to change the political culture in this country, really. Who has bewitched Ugandans?
I want to assure you, as government, we shall do whatever it takes to ensure that Ugandans are safe.
We have conversations that have analysis, explanation.
This law society, this union of theirs, because they want a job everywhere, they want to be this, they want to be that, they want... No. We know it's a union.
You cannot be making a road bitumen grade 1 in Congo for 5 billion.
But not every truth is fact, and not every fact is truth.
The argument that the General Court Martial is responsible for peace and stability is without basis, either in law or in fact.
We have been told how Napoleon was a great orator. Now, Napoleon cannot help me get food. They told me combine harvesters in Saskatchewan. I don't know where Saskatchewan is. This is a geographer we taught. Instead of teaching me how to preserve Mabera forest, they're teaching me about Rhineland. This is a problem we got. We cannot run away from it.
Right now, you hear very disgusting stories of members of parliament. Instead of discussing the details of loans, they ask for their cuts.
Every Wednesday, 10 p.m. on your public broadcaster.
All on your public broadcaster, UBC, inspiring Uganda.
My question is, what is the difference between rental tax and income tax? How comes I'm paying both taxes on my own premises? If you want to have a tin, but you are not making any income from your business, you should take on the obligation to continue filing your nil return.
Commissioner General, to invest in taxation, when people understand taxes and they know the importance of taxes and they know the fair assessment of these taxes they're supposed to pay, I think everybody will embrace taxation.
As banning groupage cargo, clearance protects small traders who cannot afford to import full container loads individually and rely on consolidation to remain competitive. Cargo to come in groupage is consolidation, it's legitimate, and we can't ban it. What we have banned, or what we have stopped, is the use of container leaders. Now, Fiona, the good news I have for you is that among the new tax proposals,
now you can get direct answers. Send your tax-related questions via WhatsApp or SMS to 0790-141-887, and the Commissioner General of URA, John Musinguzi, will personally address them. Tune in to UBC News Tonight every Monday and Wednesday for expert insights and clear explanations. Booza Commissioner.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala. This is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
Thank you for keeping it with us and welcome back. It is the Extra. I'm Robert Chirabo, and with me I have Brian Asasira, who is the Capital Markets Authority Market Supervision Officer. We are trying to understand capital markets and how you, a Ugandan, can benefit from these capital markets. Now, how can businesses raise capital?
Thank you, Robert. Many businesses in Uganda can actually tap into the capital market space to raise financing. For us at the authority, we refer to it as long-term patient capital. It's not like the other traditional means of financing, say going to a commercial bank to get some loan to actually fund your business. This other side, we refer to it as market-based financing. This is long-term patient capital, really. So how a business can actually raise capital by issuing a corporate bond, and then Ugandans and those people willing to invest in your business are ready to purchase this bond, expecting a return, but then as you actually raise more money to expand your business. The other point of raising capital, we have listing. Robert, you know some companies have been listed at the exchange, the Uganda Securities Exchange. So if you have a company and you would want to raise money or capital to expand your business operations, you can actually list your company. And Ugandans, like you've seen other companies like MTN, Airtel and other companies have raised a lot of money by listing at the exchange. So that is one of the way you can raise financing. But Robert, you must note that the majority of our businesses in Uganda are SMEs or small, medium enterprises. And the capital market space have other products where you can actually raise financing, like private equity. We have private equity funds where some of these wealthy individuals are willing to actually give you capital. Of course, there are certain terms and conditions, but you can be able to raise financing for your business. We have other avenues like venture capital, angel investors who are ready to actually invest in your business to ensure that you thrive.
Very interesting there. And of course, Ugandans listen. There's nothing very interesting like being assured that you're not running a business, but money is coming.
Yeah.
You know, all these risks that come with business. For you, you're sure your money will come. Now, how do I identify genuine company where to invest my money?
Robert, like we said earlier on, that you must ensure that whatever company you choose to invest in is actually regulated. So I actually urge Ugandans to always visit the authority website. Like I already mentioned, via www.cmauganda.co.ug. Look at some of these entities that are actually licensed, so that before you choose to invest, before you risk your hand-earned money, you have done some due diligence. In case you want to invest in a company, you can actually go to the Uganda Securities Exchange. This exchange will actually enable you identify which company to invest in. Yes.
Very interesting. And then that brings me to where I report in case things have not gone as expected.
Yes.
So because in these things you go to one body, it tells you, no, that one, go to the stock exchange. This one, go there. This one. So where do I go? Where at least I know my reporting, I'll get results or justice in case I've faced the unexpected in these transactions.
Okay. Thank you, Robert, and all our viewers. How you can actually report some of these scams in case you encountered one, or in case you actually want to do some due diligence, you can actually visit the authority offices. In case you're within the proximity, you can actually visit us in Kololo, and you're able to get some information or actually report a certain Ponzi or scam activity that you have identified. But also you can blow whistle through our website. There is a platform where you can actually send a message, and the people in charge will run for your safety. They will actually ensure that you're very safe. But also we have a toll-free line which you can actually call, and you are able to be helped out. It is 0800 1031. 0800 1031. So you can call, and you can be actually helped out. Actually, Robert, I must mention that we have a one-stop center. So if you came to the Uganda Business Facilitation Center, on the ground floor, there is what we call a one-stop center where all investors can actually come and get information. So you reach out to the one-stop center. There is a staff of the Capital Markets Authority who is ready and will be able to help you out. In case you want to find out, you are doing some due diligence, or you want to get any information, or you are inquiring about any investment opportunities, the one-stop center, there is a staff who is ready to help you out.
What has been Ugandans' response towards capital markets?
Well, Robert, I must mention that actually there is a very high uptake of these investment products, because I can mention that over time we've seen some exponential growth rate in the unit trust space, we see many Ugandans picking up and gaining interest in investing in the capital markets products, and therefore I would urge Ugandans to actually come on board and invest. Let yourself not be left behind when other Ugandans are actually moving forward. So I would call upon all Ugandans not to fear, not to think that this space is for the wealthy individuals, but rather to actually come and join this space and invest your money. You will be able to achieve something at the end of the day.
Very interesting here. Many Ugandans are into this. Why not you? Sometimes you have some money, or sometimes you look for ways of investing and then you end up being scammed because a friend tells you, give me that money, I use it in my business, I'll return it. You're discussing with a friend, well, I sold land, it was family land, we sold, we shared, but what? I don't want to just waste this money. No, give me, I use it, those crafty friends.
Yeah.
But I first, I'll give you the money. Let me just use it in my business. Your brother, your cousin, sometimes even parents, your children, he says, no, daddy, I can't use this money. When you need it, I'll give it to you. Now, guess what happens? They use that money, invest it, and the business doesn't succeed. Or they have challenges in their business. So you ask for the money, and the money is not available. Yet there is a safer way for you to do that. And you know that you will have your monies as and when you want them. Now I want to give my guest 3 minutes for your parting shot.
Okay. Thank you, Robert. Mine is to actually urge all Ugandans to always do due diligence before they invest. Ensure that your hard-earned money is actually put in safer places. Do not just invest as and when someone approaches you. Do some due diligence, understand the product you're going to invest in, understand if this entity is regulated, but also always reach out to the authority in case you want to find out any kind of information. But I would encourage all Ugandans to develop a habit of saving and investing to ensure that they generate more income for their future. I thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Brian Asasira from the Capital Authority, Uganda. We've been looking at capital markets, and I believe there's something you've learned. You can seek more information, because wherever there's an opportunity to make money, please do not disguise. Go in for that, understand. You never know. You could have a better retirement and also have an improved source of earning where you do not sweat so much. Have the best of your day. God bless you.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
Exercise can't be sustained. Eating can't be stopped. It's even harder to lose weight. Come and give it a try. Genshikang L-carnitine chromium capsules, plant extract, scientific ratio, take 3 capsules each time. The active ingredient accelerates fat burning, eat twice a day, don't take a detour. Weight loss starts now. Genshikang L-carnitine with chromium capsules helps you stay in shape. Please follow medical advice when taking this product. For more information, visit our website www.hgo.com or call 0800 335555.
My question is, what is the difference between rental tax